Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 147 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So with that being said and done, I guess we'll go on ahead and go on to the next route here. Begin everyone's journey. Path 2. Retrieve the Pearl Component. Is there an issue? No issue. I'm just trying to find exactly where these coordinates are. From the looks of things, we'll be on the Floria region. We'll be back on our home territory. It's been too long. It feels like forever since we've been back on our island. Ah, found it. Looks like we're heading towards the Golden Leaf area. Oh, awkward. What's wrong, Ren? Scared to show your face around your hometown? Cut it out, Venom. You know it's complicated. Yeah, joining Team Zen is something you don't want to tell your family about, but don't worry. I'll keep the secret quiet for you. Your banter is so hilarious. Oh good, you guys haven't left yet. We're just about to. We just wanted to settle where exactly we were going. Good preparation leads to success. Anyway, I wanted to give you 3 these. Oh, these are Rotom phones. Yeah, with these we can stay in touch when we need to. If we truly are working as an organized team, from this point on, we're going to need to function like one. Makes sense. Alrighty, I guess that's all we needed to discuss for now. Right, guys? We should head on out. Yep, we're all set to head on out. Gotcha. Good luck out there, you 3. We won't need luck, but thanks anyways. Bye, Aaron. Please be careful out there. You too, and if any of you die, I'll find your soul and kill you again. Roger. Activate the Interceptor's wish. Yes. Alon, I can feel your power. Thank you. Malia, Ren, and Venom head on over to Golden Leaf area. To the Golden Leaf area. Darn, this storm really is rough. Maybe we should find a gate and bum it out for the night. That won't be necessary. We're close to Golden Leaf Town. We can stay there for the night and wait for the storm to subside. Ren, are you okay with this? Venom and I are totally fine with bumming it out for the night. No, it's alright. I don't know. I can't read today. I don't want to have my friends camp somewhere when there's a warm place that they can stay instead. It's gonna be a little bit awkward for me, but this day was coming eventually. May as well get this on out of the way. Thanks, Ren. Yeah. Hey Mom, I'm home. Wow. So called this. Maybe it's just a mother's intuition. Far out Ren. Welcome home. Eat up everyone. I made this one special. Wow, Regina, this food is really amazing. Your flattery is so appreciated. No one ever comes over for a meal like this. Ren never liked my cooking, but Rihanna always ate 3 plates and asked for more. Speaking of which, have you seen your sister lately? Yeah, I've met up with her a few times. She's doing fine like always. Yeah, Rihanna is always like that. Hard to slow down. Anyway, so where do you girls come from? Down by the city? Yeah, we're both from East Giron. Cool, cool. So Ren, are these 2 girls your girlfriends? No, it's not like that at all. Mom, why do you always do this? Okay, no need to get so defensive, Ren. So, do you have a boyfriend? Maybe 2? I had 2 in high school. I don't judge. Why? Well, do you? The audience would like to know. I cannot believe you're enabling her right now, Malia. Venom, I understand, but Malia, you are a traitor. Oh, come on, Ren. We're just teasing you. You've been gone for almost 2 years now. I'm just making up for lost time, you know? I'm surprised though. Venom, this is definitely something you would jump on. Thanks for the food, Regina. It was great. Oh, done already? That's cool. It's cool. Guess you and Malia can have Rihanna's room for the night. Mind showing Venom to our room, Ren? Sure. Thanks. Venom. Hey, Malia. You mind helping me clean up a bit? Oh, of course not. I'll be happy to. So, can I ask you sort of a weird question? Hmm? So, like, confession time. Rihanna calls me every other day and she updates me on some things. I'm always like her confidant in a way. She's told me something quite disturbing. How long has Ren been with Team Zen? Oh, I'm surprised by that question, I must admit, but I don't think he's in there for a bad reason. Ren never told me specifically why he joined, but I think the best way to describe his role is a double agent? He hasn't involved himself in any of their dubious work, from what I've heard anyways. Double agent, huh? That's kinda cool. Listen, like, my boy has made some mistakes in his life. Did you know Ren's father was a terminally ill patient? I had no idea. He's never talked about his father, and I never wanted to pry. His name was Ruben. He was Ren's favorite parent. At like the time it hurt to realize that, but I've accepted it. I think I read that sentence wrong, sorry. Ren looked up to him because he was the head of the town committee. He was the one who fought for change in this town, but when it was like hostile. But Ruben died before he could fulfill his wish of healing this town's wounds of the past. While I don't think it was intentional, Ruben sort of baton passed, his role onto Ren. Ren dedicated his training to fulfilling his father's wish, a little too much probably. I think that's why he ran away. He couldn't get stronger while being in this town. That's always something I admire about Ren. He has a strong sense of justice. He's always trying to do the right thing. As a result, he sometimes gets himself in like bad situations. What I'm trying to say is, if he's done anything questionable, please forgive my boy. He's got a good heart and like, I just want to see him happy. You have my word, Regina. Thanks for talking with me. I never understood Ren's position, but I think I get a clear picture now. Like, no problem. Glad to be of assistance. Now, we have like some dishes to wash and stuff, right? Got it? Let's get to it. Mom, are you okay? Sorry, I had a midnight snack run fall, that's all. This is what I get for wanting an extra slice of triple layer chocolate cake after bedtime. Mom, your vision is awful. I told you to at least turn on the light before heading down to the kitchen. Oops, well, you know me, just kind of a klutz. Yeah, I'm going back to sleep. Good night. The next day. Looks like everyone's still asleep. Maybe I should let them sleep in for the day. We have a lot of searching to do soon. Best to keep our energy up high. It's been a while since I've done a morning stroll. I think that sounds nice. Okay, so let me save here. And just to double check. Okay, nobody... Well, actually, I'm kind of curious. I don't think... That's kind of goofy. So even like Malia... Oh, well, it's not going to show the money that she has, but... That's a little goofy that you could do that with Malia as well. Okay, so Ren's room... That's locked. Oh, Regina, you're up quite early. Good morning, I'm kind of an early riser myself. Looks like you are as well. How nice. It's when I get the most of my thinking done. I guess it's my favorite time of the day. Gonna even go out for a morning stroll as well. In that case, do you mind visiting the mart here before coming back? I like to make a mean curry tonight. After letting us stay here, I would love to. I'll be back soon. See you later. Have fun with your stroll. This place is very beautiful. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so... Good morning. Whoa, do I know you? Pretty sure I haven't seen you around here before. I'm Ren's friend. I'm only staying here for a day or so. Oh, you're what Ren meant by city girl. What conversations were you and Ren having? Don't worry about it. Bro, moment. It's I can't read today. I've decided it's time to give into the new ordinance. No point in holding back on the past. Or I'm sorry, I've been messing up so many sentences. I guess you're not the devil. Okay. So, do you say anything different? What was that? What was what? Okay, nobody in there. No need to head out this way, best to stay in this area. Okay. I'm kicking the next person who asks me out, local residents or not. Okay, so that's locked. I'm kind of curious. No, you can't use cut there. Okay. See, Wispy Tower. Seems to be the same text as before. It's okay if your mom dressed you, my mom dressed me too. Okay. I assume not this way, right? Nope. Not gonna cause any trouble. So I guess it's only that one guy that's out there then. That like says something. That's like at least like different. Do I know you? Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's see. Pokemart. Well, actually, you can't go in here, right? I think it took the wrong turn. Time to turn back. Okay, so you can't actually go in there. Starting destroys, cleaning up the center. You'll have to come back later. Alright, to the mart we go. Hey, give back what you stole already. Give it back now. Owie, owie, owie. Hey, what's going on in here? This girl was caught stealing. This girl was caught stealing. We shall enforce punishment without mercy. I wasn't stealing anything, you two brain-sealed bags of poop. I was literally here to buy some food for the kids back at home. Take a look into my eyes. I'm not lying. Wait a minute. I know you. You're Mosley. Yeah? Alright. What's with all the commotion in here? This girl was stealing from us. Arrest her, Sarah. This girl was stealing from us. Arrest her now, Sarah. And then her accomplice came here to bail her out. What? Looks like little Mosley and another rando decided to cause trouble. Alright, you're coming into the station with me. This is a misunderstanding. I'm not going with you. Then I'll make you. Alright. Let's take care of the situation here. I think Quiver Dance is the only play that makes sense to me. Let's go for Flamethrower. I gotta admit that did a little bit less than I thought, but it is a Dusclops, and that thing is very defensive. And especially defensive. Go for Bug Buzz here. And then I didn't even heal. Nice. Let me see if I could turn this around somehow. Doesn't look like it. BP. Yeah, no. Well, this is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the pause there. I kind of looked around. I guess there really isn't like a healing station anywhere. I'm kind of surprised though, because I really would have thought they would have at least like healed your Pokemon before getting on over here, but I guess they don't, which again, kind of odd to me, but it just is what it is. Real quick, do I have Roost? I'm pretty sure I do somewhere. At least I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Yes, I do. Hold up. I'll just get rid of Pursuit. Now, I probably could just use some items, but I'm kind of curious if I could just do this without doing any of that. Just go for Quiver. And then Flamethrower here. That's fine. Trevenant, Flamethrower. I think we're fine. Because I could do that. That does that. Go into Scizor. Roost. It shouldn't be able to do a lot to me. And then just like SD a few times. Yeah, we should be fine. I don't have to heal or anything like that. That did far less than I thought it would have. I mean, to be fair, this thing is very defensive though. BP? Okay. Just in case. First one more time. 2 more times. BP. Cool, cool. What the? The thief is strong. Enough, I'm telling you that I'm not an accomplice. I just came here to buy some ingredients for Regina, that's all. And Mosley here was helping me out. I stepped out for 1 minute and this whole thing devolved into chaos. Regina, Ren's mother? Yes, you can go and ask her. Ren is back in town with me as well. Alright, I'll believe this one, but don't cause any more trouble. I've been trying to shape up this town for months so I won't tolerate crimes in any way. Thank goodness. As for you, were you actually stealing something? I said I wasn't. I was just filling my bag with things I'd pay for. I already made a promise to Narcy that I wouldn't steal anymore. Okay, please just let her go. She hasn't done anything. Very well. But next time, we shall not be so kind. Thank you. Come on, Mosley. Thanks. Hey, why do you lie for me? We haven't met before this. Oh, I just had a feeling you were telling the truth. You were telling the truth, right? You weren't stealing or anything. I wasn't stealing. Those two weirdos are just paranoid because I stole before. But I paid them back double of what I owed, so I thought this would be behind us. Those two were interesting individuals, or maybe a collective. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I gotta get this back to my family. I live far, Route 4 far. I know Akua town is closer, but I love this stupid town for some reason. You should stop on by sometime. I would love to. For now, I gotta head back and deliver food. It was great to see you again. It was nice to meet you, Mosley. It was nice to meet you too, Malia. How did you know my name? I don't think I mentioned it before. Huh? You didn't? That's weird. How did I know that? Maybe you just look like a Malia, or either way. See ya. Yeah. Thanks for saving us back then. Now that Melanie's been defeated, we can live a better life. That's new. Right? I don't remember that during V13. I have to look at an old video, hold up. I might be misremembering this. Okay, I guess not. Sorry for the pause there again. I went to look at an older episode. No, I guess it's actually always been a thing. I don't remember that actually, so... That's interesting. What did you just say? Eh? What the hell? What am I talking about? Black Steeple Castle? What is going on? My head suddenly just hurts so much. Mosley, let's get you somewhere where you can sit down and get some... Mosley. Is Mosley okay? She just collapsed. I'm really concerned. She's in my room and seems to be sleeping. She'll be okay after a few hours of resting. I'll make her some curry tonight and she'll make her way back home soon. What a relief. That's great news. You should have at least woken me up before heading on out like that. We don't know who lives in this town. Venom, I was just out on a stroll. I didn't go far. Well, either way, I think it's time we left. We're not out here to be on a vacation. Finally, some sense. Ren's right. We should get moving. Yeah. Where are you guys headed? Around the area of Goldenwood Park and cave, sorry. That's where the Rotom phone is telling us anyways. Ah, should be an easy trip. The place has been beautifully restored recently, so I've heard. Thanks for letting us stay the night, Regina. See ya, Mom. Tell Rihanna I said hi if she calls. Thank you again, Regina. Please take care of Mosley for me. When she wakes up, tell her that I'll be taking her up on her offer and will visit very soon. You got it. Gotcha. Oh man, that was so easy to do. It was such a great idea to follow those three around. The boss will be so happy. Man, it hurts to be this clever and conniving. Sis, it was my idea, remember? Not yours. What are you blabbing about? Why are you being so useless? Attacking Ren's mom while everyone was sleeping was my idea, yes? That was my idea too. From impersonating people at the tournament to now, it's all been mine. Anyway, let's go check on our guests now, yeah? They're in that room, right? Yeah, they're there. We should go check on them. Hello, my darling guest. What's going on here? Let me go. This is like so not cool. Where's my son? You... like... Ratchet Gremlin? When I think of Ratchet, I think of like an actual like Ratchet, like a strap kind of like thing. I guess there's like another term for it. Anyways, oh wow. Ratchet Gremlin is a new one. I'll remember that one for later. They just left, unaware of anything that went on last night, or now for that matter. Actually, I'm curious. I'm curious. Yeah, mechanical device allows continuous linear... well, I mean, I know what a ratchet is, but... I guess just calling her a tool or something. Anyways, they just left, unaware of anything that went on last night, or now for that matter. Yay, now we could be friends and hang out forever and ever. Like, what are you gonna do with us? Oh, I have plans for you two. Let's just say... this year's turn is gonna be a journey. Is there a reason why we're going through this cave? Is the pearl component somewhere in here? Alana and I discovered a new area here back when... I will do a spoiler rant, by the way, but I just want to go through this. It actually looks like that's where the Rotom Dex is taking us right now. We just have to go through this little section and here we are. This is the Silent Grove. It's the name Alana and I gave this place when we first discovered it. Huh, I never knew this place existed. Yeah, like I said, Alana and I discovered this place. We even had a picnic back here. It was really lovely, but this is where things went downhill. Oh yeah, I remember. Alana telling me about the picnic. There was an explosion, so you two went to go check it out, and we all know what happened after that. The rodent phone says we're close. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Man, she's motivated to find this thing quickly, and that's all. Oh well, that's fine with me. The faster we get this, the better. Yeah, she is. No use going that way. Okay, so before we continue, I do want to do a spoiler rant about the whole Comet and Cosmia thing, so if you don't want to listen, that's fine. Go to the comment section below. Yeah. Okay, so we are in spoiler territory. If you don't want to listen one final time, probably heavy spoilers ahead, honestly. You've been warned, so yeah. Okay, I'm just writing this down real quick. 47. Okay, so Comet and Cosmia are two characters that have honestly confused me for a while. So, from what I can gather, going all the way to V13.5, and even before that, where you see the scene with Riza, I guess kind of like communicating with them. Like, they didn't say a whole lot, but I'm sure like they, of course, like knew one another. It seems like they are working with Clear and Kieran. Go to V13.5. Well, actually, the one scene that I was referring to, the one at the nightclub, I believe there's like a conversation there, which is a new one with all of that, and was not a thing during like V13 and below, those like older versions. But anyways, going to V13.5, you see the scene where they're in this like cold freezer room thing, whatever it's called, or whatever that room was. They had Mosley and Regina there, and Comet and Cosmia like, oh, we're gonna do well, we're gonna make it big or rich or whatever they were saying, like whatever goal they had, like we're gonna get it, we're cool. And then Clear, you know, threw the cold water on them, no pun intended, because they're in the freezer, and was like, hey yo, I don't need you anymore. Sucks to suck. It's not personal, it's just business. I don't need you anymore. Get lost, whatever. You're not getting any more out of us. You're done. I don't need your help anymore. And of course, they didn't really like that much at all. But yeah, I'm trying to remember how that scene exactly played out. It's been a while since I've seen it, but if I'm not mistaken, it's something of the sort. Like, they have Mosley and Regina, and they play around the idea like, oh, are they able to save them? Or will they die? Like, find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. You know, like, we don't know what's going to happen next with all of that. And yeah, it's interesting because, like, looking back at it, it's kind of interesting. Like, you think, like, oh, she had a fall. No, it was actually, you know, Comet and Cosmia getting her. But then the Mosley thing, that piece is interesting. How they are able to, like, how do I want to word it? Do that kind of thing to, like, mess around with her mind in a sense, to the point that a different timeline, Mosley was able to remember events at Black Steeple within the Doom timeline. That to me is kind of intriguing, and I wish that maybe on older episodes I did like a rant about that kind of thing. I just don't really remember that, honestly, but that to me is really interesting, and I can't pinpoint how and why. I mean, I guess like Comet and Cosmia are able to like do some things, I guess. But again, those two, like, they've always confused me for a little while, honestly. Like, there's some things like I get, but there's so many things that about them that I'm just like, I really don't understand them much at the same time. It's odd to word, but what I seem to at least know is like they work with, you know, Clear and Kieran, and they do stuff for business, and yeah, I don't know. I guess I could just leave it at that. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I guess if somebody has like a better summary of those two individuals, I'm definitely all ears on that. I believe like they talk more about it within whatchamacallit, why am I forgetting it? The Nightmare Realm. Not the Nightmare Realm. I guess it's called the Nightmare Realm technically. When we get the Platinum component. That whole thing. I think it talks about them somewhat as well, with the whole like Ditto thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting how they, similar to Clear, because like again, Clear was able to impersonate, you know, like Riza. She did the thing with like Valerie, like being a different personality in person. Same thing with Adam. They tried it with Braxton, I guess, and same thing with Saki. So it's just something that's really intriguing and interesting, and something just to kind of like point out there. But I don't know, Cosmia and Comet, they're just really confusing characters to be honestly. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it on all of that. Because like, do we even like know like their goals honestly? I don't know. I don't know. I'll just leave it at that to keep it simple. No need to drag it on anymore. Okay, so we are out of spoiler territory now, so we should be good to continue. Okay. Right, and I need to find like a healing station of some sort. You know, it's kind of neat seeing the old, you know, like blanket out here. Hasn't even been like moved or changed at all. No, I assume this area is going to look just about the same, but the outside is different because it's more so like a castle. Back then it used to be like this RC statue, but now it's this giant thing. This gate, it was always curious about it. Sorry, I was always curious about it, but I never did anything about it. Maybe that was a mistake. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, we're not walking inside, are we? I wanted to go up to that healing station. I guess we'll find out, but it appears we have a little bit of a Madame X scene right there. What? What was that? An image just flashed through my mind like telepathy. Or was it a memory? No, it couldn't be. That person in the image, it was Madame X. What was she doing back here? This place. Madame X was in this room once before. What's going on here? Okay, real quick. Can you really not leave? Nice. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the pause there. Before I do that, I didn't realize they were up there as well. I just didn't want to like skip out on the healing station, but now that I see them, I don't want to skip out on dialogue as well. This place kind of looks like a fortress, or maybe a castle. I tried looking up the origins of the structure, but I never found could find anything of use. Maybe this place is the key to where we need to go. Did you find anything suspicious while you were here last? No, but I never did explore behind that gate down there. Probably a good place to start, right? I'll go take a look then. Thanks, Ren. Malia, the rodent phone is saying the component is north of here, but the trail ends here. There is a small waterfall, but the rodent phone is pointing downwards, so I guess it's somewhere below us. Below us, huh? You know, I gotta say, it really is interesting seeing how, like, they redone this. Now, what's also peculiar to me is how that platform, it looks very similar to the enigmatic key, however you pronounce that. The one that Alon has. Oops. I think it would be somewhere here. Let me see. Maybe not. Yeah, here we go. It kind of resembles that almost. Kinda. Just something to kind of point out there. Oh, right, also... Huh. Maybe they changed it. I remember on some of the older versions, for some reason, like, it shows you see, like, Xerneas, but maybe they changed it. Okay. Save here. Let's redo that again. Maybe it was a mistake. that happens. Okay. This place. Madam X was in this room once before. What's going on? Okay, so this is all new then. Oh well, I guess we did something. That's actually kind of cool. I like how they redid that. Well, that just happened. There was a whole mechanism in that room, just after those gates. Stepping on a switch seems to have activated the secret entrance. This has to be where the pearl component is. Let's go. That vision, Madam X. Or are you trying to help me? I'm going to get a headache if I keep thinking about it. I should keep my eyes on the prize, the pearl component. Okay, so I'm glad that they decided to keep this scene then. Back then on the older versions, she was hiding behind a tree, but now she's like right there. And again, that's something, well, let me just read this real quick. Witness a truth with your own eyes. Perhaps you'll understand just a little bit more when the time comes. I really want to do like another like spoiler rant on that personally. If you don't want to listen, heavy spoilers ahead, so yeah. Okay, we are in spoiler territory. Again, one final warning, if you don't want to listen, that's fine. Comment section below, heavy spoilers, yeah. Okay, so again, I go back to the question of why hasn't Madam X captured Malia at this point? I've gone about this over and over and over and over and over and over many times, and I've had quite a few answers to that. Now, whether I'm right or wrong on that, I don't really know. But I go to that question, and to break it down again, Madam X, if she really wanted to, in my mind, she could have captured Malia at almost any given point. If she's watching over Malia and the Interceptor being Alon, saving them, doing this and that, changing different things, because again, she mentioned it during that timeline where we were within the past, where she said, like, why are you so important? Do you know how many like headaches you caused me? I have to redo this, redo that, just to keep you safe and alive, because if you're not, things go bad. Why are you so important to the story? Why? Why do I need you? Doom timeline happens. I get it now. You're the Interceptor. You're out of the picture. Bad things happen. I need you to stay till the end. I can't have you gone. I can't do any of that. And I feel to some level, it's the same thing with Malia. That because of Varia's story, the predetermined timeline, she cannot just grab Malia, say, hey, shake my hand, let's make a deal, and then take that light similar to what Melanie wanted to do, and then that's that. It's more complicated than that. Maybe it's a different process that Madam X has to do in order to get that. Whatever it is, I don't know, but still, regardless, even if it takes like a long process, why can't you just like up and grab her and just be gone with the wind at almost any given point? Now, in this situation, you might be like, well, Venom, Ren are here. I don't think Venom and Ren and her, like all three of them combined, I don't think they could do much, honestly, because now I might be overestimating Madam X. Maybe, you're probably right. Maybe so if somebody wants to say that and think that. But looking back at the champion, losing an arm, losing a leg, Madam X has shown that she will do anything to get her goal. She even said, I would even lose myself to make this happen. It needs to be this way. So I don't think it's... I wouldn't put it past her for her to be like, Venom, you're done. Ren, you're done. Whatever, I just want her. You guys are obstacles, and I will cut down any obstacle. It just makes me wonder why. But again, I kind of answer that to the whole Variety predetermined timeline thing, and probably a few other things as well. She can't do it right now. It's not the right time to make that kind of decision. But besides that whole thing, a new thing, just to talk about something new here, I think it's honestly one of the coolest scenes within the game, where Madam X, plain and simply, she's not going after them, she's not doing any of this and that, she's saying, just find the truth, and when the time arrives, you'll understand. And that's it. She helped Malia to this point, almost guiding her to that one room to activate all of this, and wants her to find the truth for herself. And that goes into the one idea that I've said many times. Madam X, in my opinion, potentially knows all sorts of different scenarios, whether it's because of the time diamond, or because, because of, her and, like, the Variety thing, like, maybe, I don't want to say she has, like, an interceptor per se, but maybe something similar to, like, some level, like, she's seen some stuff, she knows things, and because of that, she knows that this has to be the way that it has to go. Any other way is wrong. If you go off the track, bad things happen. So yeah, it's just interesting to see that kind of perspective, that she's like almost like guiding them for an example. And also, it's got to be interesting for her to be like, well, I guess she doesn't really, I mean, she probably will like care, but also doesn't care, because like, how does she not see Ren there? Somebody that she warned, like, if you double cross me, you're done. And here he is here, and there she is there. She could definitely hear and see him. So yeah, but again, in my mind, I believe that she already knows that Ren's doing this. She knows it. But at the end of the day, it's not, I mean, she probably could if she wanted to, but I don't think she really can necessarily, because again, the predetermined timeline with Ryan and whatnot, she can't just do that. Now, whether she is aware of that predetermined timeline, that I don't know. I would safely assume she would have to be, because again, if she's saying, find the truth, Malia, right? Then how does she know all of this down here? Now, I mean, she has explored it, she's gone through it and whatnot, but it's like, how will she know Malia's destiny like that? I mean, I'm sure she's always known about, like, the golden light and whatnot, but to begin with, like, how do you know about that golden light? Most people probably don't even know about it. How do you specifically know? And that kind of tells me that she's probably witnessed, seen, and experienced these kind of situations. And I also go with the idea and theory that maybe she herself also has a part of the archetype within her. Now, you may be wondering, well, she has black hair. Look at the cracked mask scene. Yeah, so look at Erin. She dyed her hair white. She dyed her hair blue. It's no, I mean, look at, I mean, I know Eric's a bad example, but Eric has blue hair, and then at another scene he has like blonde, yellow hair. Not, again, not saying it's the archetype, but like, it goes to show that there are characters that dye their hair. Venom. So it's no strange thing within the story for people to dye their hair. So maybe she originally had golden hair, dyed it black, and that's that. Now, I can't confirm if she does have the archetype or not. That I don't know. But again, with the one theory that I had, going to the prologue, I believe something went down with Indrid and Nimra. Whatever happened, happened. I don't know how it exactly played out, but I think something happened. The battle went down. Vitus won, something happened, whether, I don't know, like Nimra was... Well, let me word it this way. Whether they went into battle, she lost, she got sacrificed, and then something happened, out came Nim, then that's what happened. If the battle went down during, Marionette's, like, process of getting, like, sacrificed, getting interrupted, maybe something happened with Nimra and her. Then, like, Nim, like, came to be, Vitus took that, Marionette, let's say, split into two now, Malia and Marionette. Madam X pulled up, took Malia for an example. Marionette now stays with Indrid, and the rest is history. I don't think I'm exactly correct on that, but I do believe that I'm somewhat on the right tracks. In some way, shape, and form, I think that's how that played out. I don't think I'm 100% accurate, but I think something similar to that extent happened. But again, I don't think we'll ever really find out till like V14, V15, and maybe even like V16, honestly. I don't know when we'll find out all of that. I honestly don't know. But again, going back to the Madam X scene, I just feel like it's something that's really intriguing, very interesting. As powerful and as smart and dedicated as a woman that she is, it makes it really difficult in my mind to think that there is no point within this story, within this game, that she could just up and just take her. Maybe again, there's limitations to Madam X. With the suit thing, she mentioned it before, if it weren't for this confounded suit, things would be different. Maybe, again, like she gets like this burst of energy, and then she's gone. She can't do much else because of her being weakened by the archetype and whatnot as well. Very similar to Malia, because once we go to the underground area, we find out about the whole Genesis Syndrome thing. It could be almost a very similar, or if not the exact same thing. Burst of energy, gets really tired, she's dying, and that's that. The suit is what's keeping her, you know, like together and alive in a sense. It's possible. It is certainly possible. That's enough of that. I will stop my rant and whatnot there, so yeah. Okay. We are out of spoiler territory, and we shall explore this area. Is it just me, or does this place feel really weird? It is a bit ominous, sorry. But other than that, it seems like a normal cave. I don't know, I'm just getting a real strange vibe here. Like, maybe we're not alone? I think I feel that too. Well, the more the merrier, right? Not really a partier, but we could use some company here or there. I agree. Anyway, let's keep going. The rodent phone is still pointing downwards. We'll probably have a long way to go. Roger. Now real quick. Yeah, okay. Let's see. It seems a little... no, I think it's actually about the same. It's probably just been a minute since I've been through all of this is all. Okay. I don't know if this team is gonna work. We'll see. Okay, Denisouls. Interesting. I don't know why I never put that together. Denisouls, Chapter 4. I didn't mean to hit that, sorry. Chapter 4. Narcissa finding the one thing. Android wants to go to the Denisouls. I don't know if I never put that together. Interesting. Okay. I won't do like another like rant. Maybe soonish as we go through here. About like Android and whatnot. I'll leave that alone for now. Hey, hey. Nim? Wow. Take a look at you. I cannot read today. Wow. Take a look at this group. So diverse and elected too. You've got the damsel, the X statue, and a worn out tin can. Did I somehow end up in the land of Oz or what? Rude. Were you not here for you... Sorry. We're not here for you to throw one-liners at us. Move aside. Or what? You'll make me? There's no way. You got it. And we won't back down. Venom, please. It's like you said. We're not here to fight. Wah, wah, wah. I'm the voice of reason. So boring. Nim, we heard about your story. We know what happened to you. What? Alexandra and Damien told us everything. Storm 9, your escape from Sashilla, all of it up until now. We are not your enemy, Nim. No, 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 no. No one was supposed to know any of that. Malia, say something to this girl to get her to calm down before I lose it. She hurt so many people, and for what? For her to act like the victim? I understand her troubles, but I have no sympathy for this girl. Venom. She's right. I am a horrible person. No, I'm not even human. I can't even claim that. Nim, we don't see you in a bad light. Even after everything, we still care about you. I think I'm tired of the name Lorna. I hate that name. I hate it. I hate it. Crescent was the one who gave that name to me. I thought I was such a disgusting demon who deserved it. Everything I've experienced since I manifested in Sasha has been hell. Nim, Crescent lied to you. The whole reason you're attacking us is based off of what she said, right? No, it's what she showed me. Everyone abandoned me, except for Alon. What she showed you? Nim, I don't know what she showed you, but I can assure you that they are all lies. Crescent manipulated me too, Nim. She could have done the same to you. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I know what I saw. I'm done holding back. I'm going all out right now. I didn't mean to skip the text. Sorry about that. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the pause there. I didn't mean to click the wrong button to skip that quickly. Everything I've experienced since I manifested in Sashila has been hell. Nim, Crescent lied to you. The whole reason you're attacking us is based off of what she said, right? No, it's what she showed me. Everyone abandoned me except for Alon. What she showed you... Oh wait, I read that already. That's okay. Nim, I don't know what she showed you, but I can assure you that they are all lies. Crescent manipulated me too, Nim. She could have done the same to you. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I know what I saw. I'm done holding back. I'm going all out right now. So dull. I expected it to go this way from the beginning. Malia, we have to fight. Please, what do you want us to do? Now, before I do this, I do want to do a slight spoiler rant here. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. Go to the comment section below. Heavy spoilers ahead, so, yeah. Okay, we are in spoiler territory. If you don't want to listen one final time, spoilers ahead, comment section below, skip ahead, yeah. Okay, so going into the whole Lorna thing, keep in mind that while she claims it to be Crescent, it's not Crescent, it's... Why am I forgetting her name? Clear, right. It's Clear that did that. Because again, remember what happened at Valor Mountain. Crescent took... whatchamacallit, right, Crescent did the one thing. She took Adam, Braxton, Valerie, Saki with her. As she went on over there to talk about some things, Clear and Kieran pulled up. They went into battle. Clear tried out a new party trick pretty much, and Crescent fell for it. And now she's out of the game for the time being. She's not dead per se, but she's trapped within a pod within, like the underground school area, whatever you want to call it, the Blakery, or Access High University, if I'm not mistaken. So she's out of the picture for the time being. Clear, being the woman that she is, took on the role as Crescent, because again, she's able to, you know, do these illusion things and take on different roles. So she played a role as Crescent, and then as Riza Raider, yada yada yada. So yeah, but anyways, she did that, came on back and was like, hey yo Nim, come here, cuts off her hair, gets all mad and whatnot, like, you failure, yada yada yada, you don't deserve your name, you'll be known as Lorna, the girl who's always alone. She showed her, you know, some fake illusion stuff, and in Lorna's mind, it felt so real, so realistic. Because think about it, even Crescent, when Clear fooled her with the whole, like, Alon thing, it fooled her too. So of course, Nim is gonna be like, they actually did that to me. It felt so real. But now she's conflicted here. Do I trust them? Do I trust what she says? No, they're lying. But maybe they're not. I hate my name. Like, it's all jumbling within her mind. She doesn't know what she wants. And she's in a really difficult position, honestly. So, yeah, it's just something to really, like, think about, and just something that's really, like, interesting overall. Now, if Ren, though, Ren did get manipulated by Crescent. That wasn't Clear that did that to Ren. I think Crescent did that to him. But besides that event, everything afterwards is Clear's doing pretty much. So, yeah. And also, hold up, the Den of Souls thing. I need to go back to chapter 4. That's interesting. So, like, I guess there's some sort of like area within here that Indred is pretty much like immortal and can't be stopped and whatnot. I don't know why I never painted or like connected the dots. Like Dennis was like, it's here. That's so cool, man. I won't get into a long spoiler rant about like Vitus. One day I will, but not today. But we'll leave it at that with the whole Lorna thing. It's just something that's really intriguing and interesting, and also kind of like sad for her. So, yeah. Okay, we are out of spoiler territory now. If you don't want, oh wait, wrong wording. I was about to say if you don't want to listen, with my usual thing. But no, anyways, we're out of spoiler territory, and we'll do this. I normally do it alone. Both of you need to stand down. This is a battle I have to do alone. Understood. Good luck. Now, I don't know if, whatchamacallit. There was one more thing I forgot to like talk about during the spoiler rant. Okay, fine. Tiny spoiler. It'll only be like a minute or something. I totally forgot to say this as well. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. Comment section below. This one will be like super simple. But just in case if people don't want to listen, that's fine. So, yeah. Again, one final warning. Spoilers ahead. Yeah. Okay. So, one more thing that I forgot to mention about Nim, and again, heavy spoilers. Now, the whole Storm 9 thing with Vitus and yada yada yada. It's something that's really intriguing on how that all like works and goes down, because there has to be like 4 others, right? Like she is wind. I would assume Angie might represent like ice, like snowstorms and whatnot. And there's gotta be like 2 others, you know, maybe Azuki, maybe, you know, Thomas Blakery potentially, maybe Madam X. I mean, there's a multitude of characters that it could be. But if I had to, you know, gather what I know so far within the game, with the one statue within Black Steeple saying, you know, like the 4 will be known, you know, at the end or whatever it was, like the one of pure evil, the one of jealousy, greed, and some other like one that I don't remember, but yeah, just something also to like think about that weighs on my mind a little bit. And also the gold that's around here, to me it almost kind of resembles the archetype in a sense, kinda, and I think that's done on purpose. So yeah, just something that's really interesting, honestly. Could she be somebody from, you know, like a different point that has like some part of like the archetype within her? Because like again, go back to the 3rd layer, what we're about to like experience soon, where there were different like volunteers and whatnot. Technically Nimra would have been a volunteer, right? Xerneas. Sacrifice happens. It would be a safe bet that she would still, like Nim here, or Lorna, whatever you want to call her, would still have some of that Nimra once had. That's if that idea is true, that Nimra potentially got sacrificed, something happened, and then out came Nim. Just something to point out there, because like seeing that gold there is something that is interesting. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Yeah. Okay, we are out of spoiler territory. I just wanted to say a few more things. Okay, pull up. Let's do this. Vivillon aromateas. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. Let's do that. Let's put you to sleep. Oh, right. Sorry. Let me show the team real quick. So we have our Arcanine here, Breloom here, Volcarona, Solrock, Porygon Z, Scizor. I kind of forgot to change the team, but that's okay. I'll try to with some of these like future battles just to really like switch it up, you know, so yeah, I just forgot to change it. and I don't really feel like doing so right now. Okay, so let's Flare Blitz you. I think I'm just gonna put you to sleep, honestly. Might as well. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz again. Seed Bomb you. Okay. What's your typing? Rock Psychic. Whatever, just do what you can. Seed Bomb again. Okay, I will admit that burn was a little bit lucky there. But it seems to be more of a special attacker. Scizor is the only play that makes sense to me. I almost kind of want to SD, but I think I'll go on the offense, honestly. Okay. Let me think about this. Let's go into our own. I think Volcarona is the play. I think we'll do this. Get rid of that. That's fine, I think. Psychic. Screw it, Hyper Beam. I want that thing gone, honestly. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this battle really isn't super, like, tricky, honestly. As long as you have, like, a well-balanced team and whatnot, you should be fine. Why did I lose again? Darn it. Why do I always just lose? And to you, or I cannot read today. And to just you? So embarrassing. How long are you going to keep this up? As long as I feel like, Malia, I'm trying my hardest to give you a chance, but if you keep attacking us, that kindness will end fast. Now you're talking my language, Malia. Venom, stay out of this. I'm not threatening you, Nim, but I'm warning you. You know what? I've got a warning too. A tornado warning. What? Now this is what I call a plot twist. Let's see how you all fare down in the Den of Souls. Well, poor Venom ran in Malia. Where am I? Nim threw us so far down, I don't remember how long I fell. This place has such a weird feeling. I didn't feel it before when Venom mentioned it, but it's definitely there. Oh good, and the rodent phone is freaking out. No, all of my electronic devices aren't working properly. Sigh. Even after all of our training, it seems like the worst case scenario happens every single time. Maybe I should just lay here and die. Knowing me, even that might prove to be impossible in some way. No, no matter what trials are, giving up isn't an option. Everyone is counting on us, we can't let them down. I should find Ren and Venom. After that, we can figure out a plan. Okay, I'm gonna heal real quick. And I think this is a good spot to end off today's episode, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves out there, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.